Hi, welcome. So we're going to do what's coming up for July. So what's the energy of July? Oh, we've already got one popping out as I'm saying those words, so we will take it. Infinite supply. Wow, lovely. You are supplied for your todays and all your tomorrows. So what I will say with that comes along with feeling like there is some limiting belief around maybe feeling like you can't accomplish something, or something is just out of reach, that kind of feeling. But this card is saying go for it. It's something is just, you know, a belief system in you needs to maybe have a different perspective. Maybe you need to look at some self-sabotaging things going on. Now take what resonates. I also sense new beginnings with this card, because I'm seeing these flowers pop up and grow. They look like daisies to me, and it's like a sense of renewal and refresh and rebirth. So the feeling of like center yourself and have a talk with yourself on your limiting belief system, and have a look, is that story that you've been telling yourself true, or can you adjust or find a different perspective? Lakshmi, stop worrying, everything is going to be fine. So on the thing saying that you have infinite supply, you know, you can have abundance, it's going to come to you, you can work things out, and that, you know, in the long term here, that tells me, you know, whatever you're doing this month is long-term plans, bright future. So stop worrying. Okay, she wanted to sorceress, Rhiannon. Now I am rubbish at saying the goddesses' names, by the way, so do forgive me. Part of my dyslexia is pronunciation sometimes. You are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. So it's that maybe some shadow work needs to be done in July, where you're having a look at those limiting belief systems, where you're looking at what you think you can't achieve or can't get to, and having a look at it, because all the cards say that it's abundant and that you can receive what you want. You have the sorcery, you have the magical element coming in, so you're a magical person. Use your intuition, use that gut instinct and that sensory. I want to say then that I felt like sensory overload was coming in then. So if you are feeling overwhelmed in July, perhaps take a step back and do some self-care, some self-nurturing. That just came in as I was talking then, but take what resonates. So if you at any point feel a little bit overwhelmed, just over everything, then just take a step back and say you just need a time out. We've got rhymes and cycles and rhymes. Mauve. Honour the cycles of your body, energy levels and emotions. Like I've just said, if you had a sensory overload, if you are having just an, you know, feeling overwhelmed at any point in July, we're in July, I wanted to say January then. So it could be spirit coming through and saying something that's coming in this month will start affecting your new year and 2024. Be careful and compassionate and empathy with yourself, because I feel like, you know, you need it. That feeling then when I saw her, feeling like she's dancing for her own tune, but she's not giving enough to herself. And then that is to say you honour your cycles of your body, energy levels and emotions in July. So we have Guinevere, which is true love. The romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver you great love. So any of you that are trying to maybe manifest love into your life, maybe it's coming into you with July, maybe a deepening type of love, or for some of you this could be a time of proposals or weddings and the kind of all sprung out there. So for some of you that could mean some love coming in showing itself in July. So we have the Four of Swords. We are laying down again. It's that we see her feeling like she's in the yoga pose there, which she actually is, but it's that I am giving time to myself. I am laying everything out in front of me. I am surrendering to what I need. I am just bringing in that energy for me at this time. So give yourself that energy when you need it. We also have the Queen of Wands, and she has her cat there in this one. So cat's the strike of independence. It's going out and getting what you want, and the start saying belief system. The Queen of Wands very much believes in her own energy, not in an egotistical manner, in a sense that she is proud of who she is, and she kind of has the courage to move forward. And she's in the sunflowers here, which sunflowers always signify more than what you see as a beautiful flower. They emphasize a deeper meaning in that the seeds are there, they are nourishment, they are growth, they are abundant, they are new projects and new ideas. But the Queen, I always, whenever I see the Queen of Wands, I think of like a celebrity. She's willing to put herself out there and show who she is out for the world. She also can be a mother figure, somebody around you that is encouraging you, that is has your back as well. Could be friend, could be family, could be mother, because I heard mother. But someone that has your back, somebody that is there and encouraging you for all that it is. Now, quickly, I will say I'm not a tarot reader. I am a clairvoyant medium, but I like messing around with the tarot in the sense that I just I know some of the cards but not all of them, so it's like I just pick up what I pick up when I get it. So we have this one, the Seven of Wands. Let me have a look. She looks like literally she's put her defences up and she's ready to go, ready to stand her ground, ready to fight for what she wants. That's the feeling of it. And it's like I'm ready for my next chapter. I'm ready for my next door opening. I'm ready to shift the energies and the perception at the moment that you may have around you. That's the feeling I've got around that one. And we will do, I always say spell casting. So this one, the first one was your goddess guidance. The second one was good karma tarot. And then this one is spell casting deck. So we will see what is coming in for July 2023. July. Okay, they are flying. Flying away. Just showing you that I'm in my pajamas because it's late. Getting late. So, protection. She is cradling a protective earth here, protecting you and honouring your things. And here again, we had honouring in a word there, and I'm hearing the word honour again. I also feel flight with this. I know it's not, but I almost sensed wings behind her, taking flight, knowing that you can fly, you can achieve, you can move, and you have this protection. You have the womb. Just hear the word womb. So the womb, when you have a baby, the womb and the body protects that baby, protects it and wants it to grow and nurture before it's, you know, and all that time, that lovely stuff, and before it's ready to birth. So you are protected in this womb space. I will also say for anyone there out that wants to do healing in this month, July, where we are doing some nice deep healing. This could be all centered around your two lower chakras, which is your grounding chakra and your sacral, off the top of my head. So you've got your red in your groin area or at the bottom of your spine, and then your orange is just below your belly button, around that area. two areas where we are feeling like they could do well in July for some energy around them as well. So we have well-being. So as I was talking about the healing and the womb energy healing, and that energy of nurturing, and that can be male or female, we all have this space of nurturing. We've all been within a womb to exist and come into this world. So is that a healing space of mother, of a feminine, a healing energy, and this is where it comes in with the well-being. So I feel like for those of you taking the time to bring in health and good well-being practices in July, we have boundaries. Now, I've been doing readings today, and boundaries seems to be a thing that Spirit have wanted to come through quite strongly with. So I think that, you know, you learn through different situations what your own boundaries are, what's acceptable and what's not. And sometimes we trip up because whilst we are learning, somebody's got to kind of trigger the boundary levels, or even yourself, you know, and then you can say, well, actually you're pushing up against something that grates me and it's not acceptable to me that you're doing this, and so therefore I have to change my pattern and say with a bit of a force, like the Queen of Wands would ultimately be the queen, that she's kind and she's caring and she's nurturing, she's mother, but she's also saying, you know, when you get the look from a mother, you immediately know you're in trouble. So it's like that boundary is that look, you know. Have a look at what boundaries are for you. Are they feeling like, you know, somebody or situation is pushing against your boundaries? Do you need to reflect and change where you're at? And it's, you know, you can have a friendship or relationship where it's okay, it's going well, but for some reason, you know, those boundaries need to be reaffirmed and say, look, I'm good with where we're at, but I can't do this. So that's where we are with the boundaries, to relight the fire around you, as we are seeing that she is surrounded by fire, meaning this is my, you know, just reminded me of Dirty Dancing. This is my space, this is your space. If you've never watched the film, you'd know if you've watched it, but it's like reaffirming, you know, whatever term it is, doesn't have to be physical. It's like, this isn't acceptable, and it's okay to say it's not acceptable. Okay, so that's what's coming from Spirit for July. Thank you for watching, and I shall be with you in a few days time, probably doing a full moon reading, so we shall see you then. Bye.